Hi, my name is Joe Harris. Some time ago, I created all of the characters you're about to see in these episodes of Underdog, and in all of the new episodes that'll be coming your way in future releases. But there's one Underdog story that nobody has ever seen before, except two young ladies named Sophie and Elizabeth. Their parents had a summer house on the beach in Amagansett, Long Island, where my wife and I and our two girls also had a house. We all became friends, and we used to go to the beach together. The kids would play and swim, and the girls' dad and I played volleyball almost every weekend. The girls loved to draw, and they loved Underdog. So one day I promised them that the very next weekend I'd bring a big pad and a bunch of markers down to the beach, and we could all draw together, and then we'd autograph and exchange our pictures. The girls thought that was a pretty cool idea. But just as the weekend came, I had to fly to the West Coast on business. I knew the girls would be disappointed, and so was I. So, while I was on the plane, I took out a sketch pad that I always carry with me, put it on my lap, and I wrote and drew a little story to give them. That's the story you're about to see. I call it The Nug of Nog.
Hi, Sophie. Hi, Elizabeth. Sorry to be getting to you so late, but just as I was ready to visit, a very strange thing happened. Sweet Polly and I were on our way to Big House Beach that Saturday. It was early, so we found a nice spot and settled down. I must have fallen asleep. Then something woke me up. A voice.
So this is the great Underdog.
Who are you? I asked.
I am the Nug of Nog, and I am challenging you to a game of volleyball.
He replied. Some people just don't know how to act on the beach, I thought. Sorry, explaining that I was only there that day to meet you two and exchange autographs. But then I noticed something that made my blood run cold. His ugly little nuglets had Sweet Polly bound and gagged. She was helpless. I was in the Nugs' power.
You will find this game interesting, Underdog.
I said nothing but waited, hoping for an opportunity to rescue Polly and show the Nug of Nog some of his own medicine. And after all, what could happen in a game of volleyball? I soon found out.
Behold your opponents. Now what do you say, Underdog?
What could I say? 5 perfectly matched Amagansett super spiker robots, each controlled by computer and spring-mounted. And I also suspected that the Nug had cheated on the boundaries. But the real surprise was yet to come.
Serve!
Screamed the Nug. And pow! Came the ball? The ball! It's a live Mega Blast mine. I knew I couldn't touch one of those spikes on the mine. I had to bump, set, and smash with extreme caution, or it would blow up. But no matter how fast I was, there were 5 of them, and they were gaining. The situation was desperate. The Nug of Nog had tied poor Polly to an old-style volleyball post next to the game, where she would suffer the direct force of an explosion, while he watched from a blast-proof plastidome. My leaps were becoming more and more difficult. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw it. I saw the wire leading to the computer control center, where the robot-controlled Nuglet was guiding the 5 robots. I got a clean hit on the next smash and bumped it high up in the air, then made a dive and snapped the wire. Their control gone, instantly the super spikers collapsed.
Seize him!
Screamed the Nug. causing a massive nuglet attack, which was easily halted by huffing up a small sandstorm and burying them under a dune. Then I whirled and deftly caught the falling mine, twirling it on one finger, yours, I believe, then returned it to its owner, who, when we last saw him, was praying his arms would not get tired. And of course, when Polly and I finally got back to Big House Beach, everyone was gone, and we had missed seeing you. So all we could do was pack up and go to dinner at Gosman's Dock. So, until we meet, I hope you will accept this account of our experiences as good reason for the delay. With love, Underdog.